I just don't know what to say. Who is that guy? Who is this guy? To be continued. Hey, good morning, Viking Nation. A bit of a weird intro. I understand that. And it's Wednesday, all virtual Wednesday. So if you're watching these, and I hope you are, send me an email. I'd really like to know if you're a student, you watch these Wednesday morning announcements. I think I'll probably have a prize for you when I see you next. Or if you're an all virtual learner and you're watching these, send me that email and we'll get you a prize somehow. I'll probably send it to you in the mail. But I'd be interested to know. And if I get a bunch of emails, that will make me very excited. All right, no pledge or moment of silence here this morning, everybody. We're going to get right into our Rise Above Be Dynamic award recognitions as we make our way towards the awards that'll come later at the end of the week. First off, from Mr. Barnes, Taya Turner, Rise Above. Taya is a perfect example of someone who is always wanting to do her absolute best. She reaches out anytime she has questions, whether it's about a topic, an assignment, or how she can improve her grades. She stays on top of her grade to make sure she gets the grade that represents what she knows. From Mr. Trammell, Martasia Cheryl, Rise Above. When many students are still figuring out how to get all their work done and handed in, Martasia is eagerly working in finishing her assignments and assessments. She seeks with a seeming passion to finish her work before anyone else and still has some fun along the way. Martasia's sense of humor keeps everyone in class on their toes, and her hard work sets a good example for all. From Miss McKee, Cadence Bowser, Rise Above. Cadence continues to try her best on her assignments, asks questions when she doesn't know what to do, and is a very respectable student. From Miss Kodo, Lucas Sanders, Rise Above. Lucas is crushing it with his work. He gets his work turned in on time, sometimes early, both in class and at home, and he is great at sending her emails when he has questions, or even just to tell her something punny or cool, which always brightens her day. From Ms. Spoler, Lindsay Gonzalez, Rise Above. Lindsay works hard and asks questions when needed. She completes her work and has a great attitude when faced with something she struggles with. All right, everybody, I want you to take a moment, and if you're watching these, I'm playing the video anyway. If you received an email from me, your Microsoft 365 Outlook email address, this is for you. If you did not get a personal email from me towards a group of students, it means you've already completed your NWE8 math and reading test. So this was specifically for students who need to take that. Still, you're going to be taking it today. Hopefully you're watching these early in the morning around 7:30. That would be great. Remember, students, before I get to the video, you need to make sure that you are taking attendance each period and doing the work that you need to do throughout the day. It's really weird because as I'm recording this, it's in a little slow-mo right behind when I'm actually talking and my actual words I'm saying. It's slightly humorous. Anyway, here's the video. Actually, before we get to the videos, I'll finish it up. Happy birthday to Jose Aliva Chejon today. Here's the video, everybody. Have a great day. Rise Above, be dynamic. All right, everybody, here once again, I wanted to review with you where to find the NWA makeup session information, Zoom links, and just the link to get to the site for your laptops so that students, if you need to make up your NWA math or reading, it's all right here. Again, you'll go to your Lane Middle School hub page on PowerSchool LMS. Every student and teacher has access to this. You can find it in the same area where you see all your classes when you switch and navigate between classes. And then you'll see here, just right on the Viking Nation homepage, everything you're going to need. So students, if you think you know what you're doing, you can just go right to the NWA login, pull up that screen, wait for the Zoom session. You have to get into the Zoom session because that's where you're going to get the password to take the test. And you'll see that at the 9 o'clock hour for Math NWEA, 9 o'clock to 11:30, you'll see for 6th grade, for 7th grade, and for 8th grade for Mr. Coltis. Now, mind you, 8th graders, I sent you a link first. That's the wrong one. Go to the second email that I sent you. That's the link you see right here on the page created by Mr. Coltis that will let you get in to take his Zoom and therefore get the passcode from him. When you get to the 12 o'clock to 2:30 time frame for reading, if you received an email from me or you received a phone call from one of my staff, similarly, you'll click into the correct Zoom link. In there, you'll get the session name. or your session name is here, and you'll get the password to take the test. We need everybody to finish this by Friday. We have to get these in so you have some baseline scores as we begin this first round of NWEA. You'll also notice that there's some other instructions about the Zoom. Just to highlight those right now, you need your Zoom name. It should be your first and last name. Also, we're asking you type your first and last name into the chat so we can have record of you. And then there's the information on taking the test right there. So that tells you quite a bit of information, everything you need. The key really is the Zoom call. Once you get on the Zoom and you have the passcode to get in, you can get off the Zoom call and just take your test. When you're done, you don't need to get back on. The only reason you might get back onto the Zoom call is if you needed to ask a question of the administrator that's proctoring the test. Thanks, everyone. Good luck.